just don't know. People see me, but they just don't know. Come on, baby, let the good time roll.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is straight out of Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we are back for episode 7 of the Jonny Legend Road to the Show, and we're heading into the off-season here. We are about to enter contract negotiations. We are looking for our second contract here, and we've been offered a 1-year, $490,000 contract to start out in the AAA rotation. We're going to try and negotiate that up to $500K. They're going to go back to $2,500, less than that. We will accept. There's really no influence or no, I guess motivation would be the word, for actually trying to get a big deal out of a team. Considering, you know, let's say I was offered 1 year and $18 million. Well, if I just took 1 year and $500,000, they could use that other $17.5 million to spend on another big-time player and try to help improve the team. And I don't lose anything because there's nothing to use your money for in this game. So I hope that's something they include in future MLBs, especially as they come towards next gen. I think that's something they can definitely work towards, but that's just my opinion. It's been talked about a lot, especially since NBA 2K12 came out, and back in NBA 2K12, when you got money off your contract, and you could actually spend that on like different shots, different floaters. I think you could even buy attributes with it and stuff like that. So there was actually ways to use that type of money. Whereas in MLB, they haven't integrated that type of system yet. But nonetheless, we're in spring training here, and although our contract stated that we will be starting out in the AAA rotation, we do have a spot to compete for a Major League roster spot here, either in the bullpen or in the rotation. So we'll see how that works out. We have to perform well, though, and so far it's been okay. Facing the Diamondbacks here, the first pitch of the AB to D. Gordon, grounded to Butler at first, a second for one, on to first, and that is a 3-6-1 double play, I believe that will be. Also, doubling up D. Gordon, not something too easy. He is a very, very fast man, but so far so good. We have not allowed an earned run yet. In spring training, as you can see, 2 innings pitched, no earned runs. Top of the 8th here against the Cincinnati Reds. We're down 8-2 in this ball game, but we're going to get this batter to fly out to left field, deep left field, towards the foul pole. But nonetheless, that is going to be the third and final out of the inning, and it's another 1-2-3 inning, another successful outing for Jonny Legend. He's looking to kind of find some consistency. He showed spurts of brilliance, or sure, he had his moments in the major leagues last year. He's looking to make that a little bit more consistent, and that starts in spring training. We'll see the 0-2 count, and we're going to get that batter to go down swinging as we're facing off against the Oakland A's here, and that it's going to be a strikeout. Now, here we go, facing Homerun Fonte, 2 runners on, 0-1 count. That is grounded to the catcher right in front of the home plate, and that will be fielded by Salvador Perez on to first base in time, and that will be the third and final out. So we escaped that jam, going up against Colorado here in the bottom of the 8th inning, and we're going to pick it up here in the bottom of the 8th. No outs, and that is going to be grounded just past the glove of the third baseman. I don't know if that's Miguel Tejada. It kind of looks like it, but I could be wrong. So man on first here. I believe this is Charlie Blackmon up. I'm not too sure, but he's going to hit that one to deep left center field, and that one is going to go off the wall, fielded by Alex Gordon out in left. He will fire that one into the cutoff man, and it's runners on second and third here with no one on, or with no one out. Now 1 out. That is going to be lined over into left field for a base hit. 1 run is going to score, and that will give the Rockies a 5-4 lead. And that's going to do it for Jonny Legend. He will be pulled at this point. So this was kind of the first sign of him struggling a little bit here in spring training. He allows an earned run there on 3 hits. And we'll see if he can try to settle down here and go back to his, I guess, successful ways. But here we go, going up against San Francisco. We take over in the bottom of the 10th. It's a 3-3 game. First batter of the inning, and that's going to be lined into center field for a base hit. And here come the Giants. Here comes the struggles once again for Jonny Legend. And now here we go. The next batter is going to look to bunt him over. 0-1 pitch in front of first base, or in front of the home plate, first base side. And I don't know what happened there. I tried to throw it immediately, but I guess I hesitated on accident. 2-1 counter to the next batter. That is going to be lined past third base into left field down the line. 1 run will score. That's all they need, and the Giants take home the victory 4-3. Jonny Legend picks up his first loss or actually it's his second loss of spring training, and that is yet another shaky performance for Jonny Legend. So back-to-back kind of rough outings for him. We'll see if he can improve. As you can tell, we're coming out of the bullpen here in spring training. We're not getting any starts. We're kind of getting in these like 7th, 8th, 9th inning situations. We're not really being stretched out like we were in the regular season. We're only pitching, around 9 to 10 pitches per outing. But bottom of the 7th here, going up against San Diego. That is crushed into deep left center field. That one is back, and that is off the wall, fielded by the center fielder Lorenzo Cain into the cutoff man. The throw goes, but it is a double for the Colorado Rockies. Now 1 out, or the San Diego Padres, 1 out in the end, and we get the batter to go down on the 96-mile-an-hour heater. That will make it 2 away, and now the next batter, bottom of the 7th, 3-1 count. Back up the middle for a base hit. The runner had advanced to third on, I believe, a pass ball, or maybe it was another batter. I'm not really too sure, but nonetheless, that's an RBI. Now, still 5-3. Next batter is going to hit this one up the middle once again. A lot of solid contact off of Jonny Legend at this point. So that's going to be it for him today. He will be pulled at this point by manager Ned Yost, who is still the manager and who is still kind of at odds with Jonny Legend at this point. They just have not kind of seen eye to eye with each other so far, using Johnny, kind of putting him in the right situations, putting him in situations to succeed. But nonetheless, we got a couple more spring training performances, or spring training outings, I should say, here in the bottom of the 9th inning. No score in this Royals versus White Sox game. 2-2 count, and that is going to be grounded back to Legend. He bobbles it. It goes off the glove, and that batter will reach on an error. That'll likely go on Jonny Legend. Now the next batter is going to look to bunt the first pitch of the AB. Bunted first base side. This time it's going to be fielded by Butler. Throws to the second baseman, Chris Getz, and that is going to make it 1 away now. 2 away in the inning. 1-1 count. That is into the right center field gap. That will get down, and that is going to be the game-winning run. The White Sox win. Another rough outing for Jonny Legend in a spring training that looked so good through the first couple performances has really taken a turn for the worse at this point. And that's another walk-off win against Jonny Legend, and another loss for Jonny Legend. He is not doing too well. He's not wearing down. I mean, it's only spring training. It's just, I don't know. It's interesting what's going on here. It looks like it's just consistency. We can't seem to find it. So we're going up against the Dodgers here, and then we're going to take over in a 5-1 ball game. We actually would have a steady outing here. We don't allow any hits. We get a 1-2-3 inning. Trying to find or get back on the grind, so to say. And here we go. We're going to be coming into the last spring training game against the Cleveland Indians. It is a 3-1 ball game. Here is the batter, Chris Parmalee, I believe, and that is going to be crushed in a deep left field. That is back, and that is gone. Another home run given up by the young Royal Southpaw. Now Jose Ramirez up 3-0 count. That is ball 4. That'll put runners on first and second at this point, and that's going to do it. Ned Yost has seen enough, and I'd be very surprised if he made the Major League roster coming out of this. We'll see. But Tim Collins, another lefty, comes in relief for Jonny Legend, and that will do it for his spring training. So we're going to advance to the regular season. As you can see, spring training has come to an end. And we actually make the Major League Ball Club. We'll be coming out of the bullpen to start. But that is a good thing that we made the Major League roster. I think that's, at least we didn't regress, so to say. We're not going back to AAA. I would like to get into that rotation, though. I think that you're going to see Jonny Legend succeed a lot more when he's starting, when he's kind of doing his usual. He's used to starting, It's different coming out of the bullpen. It's hard. Sometimes you're put in situations where you're set up to fail almost when you got guys on like second and third and no one out, and you're asked to try to get out of that. It's just not a good situation. It's bad for confidence. It's bad for, getting your pitches going and just kind of getting in the rhythm. So I think when he goes into the starting rotation, hopefully soon, you'll start to see him settle down a little bit. But nonetheless, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and it doesn't matter. Peace.